Incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal.
A 46-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos will cut into that lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Butker now for the point after. He's got it, and the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. The man flag there. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. Solid pickup on that first down play.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up
second down. Nix. He'll step up and run this.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Room to run past midfield. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos cut into the lead a little bit. So now after the touchdown, Lutz is going to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs' offensive Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. On first down, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And that is caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line. First down and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
On the return, here's Mims. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, a second down throw for Knicks. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got his man. That's 4. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
And the Broncos first down.
Back to throw is Knicks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Third down, they need 5. Throwing is Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay they're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. And no chance of the run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably. He had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
What's a black grand national? Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside our...
It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen, hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense is going to take the field here for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Now, faking the give. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Caught is Mitchell. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Chiefs 36.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The tackle by Leo Chanel. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Over the flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. Get on it to keep possession. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that...
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison, and it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They go play action with Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Right back to Kelsey again. Down inside the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Patrick to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown Chiefs. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. There's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5. On the RPO, we'll just flip it forward.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now the return. Looked like he may have had a seam for a moment. Was taken down after a solid return. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
14 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Flushed to his left. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. 7-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes on the move left. And he's brought in. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Throwing is Mahomes. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Patrick Mahomes is going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. He'll get rid of it and complete it. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Flush to his right. Off he goes. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 36 yards.
First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
14 more yards.
The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
A loss of 7 brings up third down and goal.
Third and goal. Mahomes on the run to the right. That is caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll try to get this a bit more respect. Before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From 29. Here's second and 5. They'll go again here with Taylor. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third and 5.
Brings up third down and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening as the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Colts offense headed back to take over once more. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete to Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for us. Colts first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Colts first down.
They'll look to throw. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 25, here's second and 1.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Colts first down.
Red zone now. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. I believe the Colts were in there to retain possession. Yes, Indianapolis will hold on to the football. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and a long way to go. He'll look to throw. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Colts are on the board just before halftime.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They'll do so with first and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. will mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the Mahomes moving outside the pocket. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelce. That's hard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
43.
First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The season is going by at lightning pace. Week 12 has arrived. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is J.J. McCarthy. One of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one's gone to halftime now, and it's the Vikings in control early. 21-0 the score at halftime. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the New England Patriots. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. This will wind up a touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Bengals with the lead at the half. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Fight on these two.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelce. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
15 yards. And the Colts, first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
And 10 at the 49-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll go with the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is third and 10. Rolling right. Again, working deep downfield. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sidelines.
play fake. He'll look to throw. Look at that now. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Colts, first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. On the give, this is Taylor. And they're going down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Colts, first down.
Throwing now from the gun. Forced out left. Touchdown Colts. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
31. Colts 10. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On the sideline, the unmistakable Andy Reid as the Chiefs take the field once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow. 180.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
21 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 19 on the year.
While everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Colts 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
He's going to try to get this himself. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. He's got it. And he's got another one. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And adds up to 16 now on the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Patrick to throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll drop to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And good work there to get the 1st down yardage, and maybe better fortune that they get the ball back, and Greg retained possession.
Nice job by the back there, Mike. He's able to get the 1st down, and I know that's where his mind was, but he can't forget to protect the ball, and that's the utmost importance. And fortunately for him, in this case, the ball ends up going out of bounds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe.
Oh, the ball's out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, The first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Javarius Ward.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. In motion is Warren. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good for a Colts. 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. On the move past the 40. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Makes it
now on 3rd. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused. Keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he'll get into the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown Chiefs. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver who had only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. Right away, they'll set up to throw. goes over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
15 yards.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Drew Tranquil. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Back to throw. And that time, the pressure, too much. He'll go down. The Colts about set to punt.
7 yards. And it's fourth down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for second all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard.
At the 34-yard line.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away, as he'll punch it away for the fourth time today. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good. Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to look downfield once again. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
And on Kansas City Chiefs, 1st down.
Mahomes flush to his right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. Their winning ways continue. Unbeaten in the month of November. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
All anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bonds with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
No Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live.
After a riveting opener in Motown, the action comes south on Thanksgiving Day to the heart of Texas. AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where today, what a great matchup, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys on EA Sports. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Arlington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and frankly this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. As he gets in for sack number 22 on the year. Now just a half shy of the record held by Michael Strahan and J.J. Watt. Now this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951, I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by him.
Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 45 yards. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here's Mahomes. Now he'll work his way out right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it to the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both in the pocket breakdown and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. From the 31, here is second down and 9. He'll step up and run. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down.
On the play fake. Dak. There he goes again. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
24 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Here's Prescott. Here comes the screen to Spears. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slap taken by Lamb. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as they'll wind up getting 7 on that 4th and 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Prescott. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. 1st and goal.
6. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll run. It's Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10. At their own 41-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Mike Dana shuts that one down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
Brings up 3rd down.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. Throw across his body is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And as we move into the 2nd half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer. His offense going back to work once more. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out. And they have come out of the gates hot in this one. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and
Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger mounts a punt for Dallas. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That one pinballs it around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. Put him up and down, just shy of the 40. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will score! Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This is tough. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. What a scene here on this Thanksgiving Day. Kansas City, Dallas, 2 iconic NFL franchises, all part of the NFL's salute to our friend John Madden. This John Madden Thanksgiving celebration, if you're a certain age and you see the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, close your eyes and you see a Cowboys star of that day, Aikman, Irvin, Emmett, holding that turducken leg, or a visitor came into Dallas and won. And John Madden's joy in them, not just playing the game, but enjoying the turducken afterwards. This is a one-of-a-kind tradition to celebrate a one-of-a-kind match. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he'll be taken down at the 30. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 50 yards. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Chiefs first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on two more. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Now the former Tulane star. Here's Tyjae Spears.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's first and 10.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Pistol now for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and goal.
Now it's second and 1. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Moving to his left. Off he goes. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First down. Prescott. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. No turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Prescott will get this out wide to Tolbert. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging. Because those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and some times that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Right back to Kelsey again.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Good coverage there in the end zone. And separating the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
And 3 yards to go.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Now the Chiefs could call the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now to throw again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it falls to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up
2nd and 10.
at the 20-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime. So
this is going to be the final play of the half. No time left on the clock. They'll try to add 2 more to this lead before halftime. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And it's David Montgomery. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Lions are in a good spot here. 2/3 of the way through the season, they stand 8-4 with this victory. With that, let's take a look at what's coming up later tonight and tomorrow and over the remainder of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Moving left. He's going to try it here again. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. And that touchdown catch number 23 on the year. It ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Cowboys 9.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts at the 13. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer. His offense going back to work once more. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
3rd and 15.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Brian Anger in formation for the Cowboys.
That's taken at about the 14. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter.
I don't need to. I don't need to. There's a lot.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Forced out wide. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
That's interference. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Out to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up.
They'll look to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return coming from the 14. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. That man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll go play action here with Milton. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good.
A give, and here comes Williams. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. And his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer.
58. Cowboys 16.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Open man downfield is Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Headed left, buying time. He'll work, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. Oh, and this This will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set. For this next possession, drive will start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Looking out of the gun is Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And you take a look at the numbers in this one. There is not much to complain about on that ledger, is there? He has been terrific to this point in the proceedings. To throw is Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's to the sideline and taken in by Kelsey. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18. That's another
Mahomes. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will score again. Patrick. Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and At this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The Chiefs.
Now, Mahomes. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Milton to the air on 2nd down. Flushed to his left. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Milton. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Patrick to throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. He works free, right side. And he's into the end zone yet again. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
32-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Taken at the 19. Whoa. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Defense.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing, Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. Now Milton. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. 3rd and 9.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To the air. It's Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Milton. The open man is Coleman. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Cowboys.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Throwing again is Milton. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. A big hole. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. But hold on. There is a flag down. Let's see what we've got. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2. To throw is Mahomes. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. On first down, here's Milton. The ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that. I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the hit.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down. On the move left. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver's able to take it in for 6.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle. They'll run it with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Third and long. Working out of the gun is Milton. He'll let this go for Pickens. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Here's Milton. Quick throw on target to Pickens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you have to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On second down, Mahomes. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's got another one. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. On the give, it's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This is 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Milton. Forced out left. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
Complete to Jake Ferguson.
From the gun, here's Milton. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Play action, now it's Milton. But he's swung out wide to Spears. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. And going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. The final act now of this football game, the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Welcome, your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryans. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games. can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to slot this inside the 25. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 42 yards. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. Now, Mahomes. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4. Stroud to throw. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go right back to Mixon. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Here's a third down and 4.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third
Stroud going to set up to throw. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mike Dana, he gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 14.
Now, Stroud. Oh, a loose football. That's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
Here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. Good blocking, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. So that touchdown, the 16th for him on the ground, sets the new standard. Most rushing touchdowns in one season by a quarterback. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. This guy is going to take over here once more. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Dell, the motion man.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, they're running in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Stroud. He'll try to work the screen with Mixon. He's up to the 20. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
This one, returnable. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes taking off, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now it's deep ball looking for Brown.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick.
And they are in great shape. He's taking... Down inside the 10. Big play for KC. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll tuck it, and he gets to the outside and takes it in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing is Mahomes. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Stroud to throw here on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Texans...
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Chris Jones working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. That's caught right side to tight end Schultz. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Isaiah Pacheco. He may go. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 87 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Texans nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's
for Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The
Texans offense ready to get back to work.
Their own 27-yard line.